Back with another video, and today we're back with, well, not back, we're here with my first ever podcast. This podcast is going to basically be about stuff like basketball, football, life, gaming, all that other stuff, So, we're going to go on and get right into it. So, hope y'all enjoy this first podcast of mine. Okay, so right here we're going to be talking about The Flash. So far we're in season 8, and I'm actually enjoying season 8, I'm not gonna lie. Season 8, it's been a little all over the place, I guess you could say. You got Iris's sickness, so then you got the Flash. I don't think he's there mentally. Then you still got the Flash and the writers trying to develop other characters like Cecile, which we'll get to that in a minute. But so far, I'm actually liking it. I'm trying to figure out where the storyline's going. I'm really hoping that it doesn't go where I think it's gonna go, which I think is gonna go with Dawn being the, big bad, which I really hope doesn't happen. Because if Dawn is the big bad, actually, I take that back. I did take that. I want to take that back. I feel like Dawn can be the big bad. I feel like if they give him these god powers, which is starting to seem like it's gonna happen if you've seen the last episode of season 8. Not season 8, the last episode of episode 18. It's starting to look like Don's about to get god powers, which I kind of want that to happen to a certain extent, because he's the only one that can mess with Barry's mind. Nobody else can mess with Barry's mind like Don can. But I feel like if they do give Dawn these godlike abilities and Flash faces him, I feel like Flash can beat him once again. And then I feel like after Flash beats him, we shouldn't see no more Dawn. Because last time we seen Dawn fight Barry, besides for that, the most recent one I think was in the beginning of season 8. But I feel like if we do see them fight each other, it should be one last time. Barry's at his most strongest than he's ever been. Don's at the most strongest than he'll ever be. And, they do get up. But I want to get on to this Cecile power that y'all see right here. I love this. I love this for Cecile. I really do. I don't know why, but I love this for Cecile. I feel like that power, it's magnificent. I wouldn't say magnificent. I would just say that it brings a new hero to the show. But I feel like they should have did this a little earlier in the season, or a little earlier in the show, like season 6 or season 7, maybe even season 5. But I'm not mad at it. I'm honestly not mad at it. But I will get into more of Cecile probably on another episode. But I just wanted to tell y'all I liked it. But I do want to also get into how Earbon Thawne has been not Earbon, but the person who plays Wells. He's been a magnificent actor. The way he's acted in this show, the way that the person who plays Barry has acted in this show, it's magnificent. That's all I can say. It's beautiful. I don't know what it is, but it's just the acting is great. This is arguably my favorite episode of this season. It is my favorite episode of this season. So far it is, anyway. I really don't have no clue where this show is gonna go. By the time, normally when we're on episode 18, we already know who the big bad is, but we don't know who the big bad is. It can be Cecile. You'll see what I'm talking about. I think at the end of this clip, not at the end of this clip, but by the end of this video, you're gonna see what I mean, because I feel like these powers are gonna take over Cecile's mind. And the real question is, will Cecile be able to beat, or will Barry be able to beat Cecile, knowing that, he has certain powers, or she has certain powers. And I'm also sorry for the video kind of freezing up. It's kind of lagging a little bit, but this is the moment that I've been waiting for, to to talk about. At this moment right here, John Diggle. His appearance in the show was amazing. Nonetheless, it was amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I liked how he was being kind of manipulated by the Green Lantern Corps, or what we think is the Green Lantern Corps. I do feel like he's still gonna end up becoming Green Arrow, but we just don't know when as of right now. But I like that he came in as Wells. I like that Wells was trying to use him, because that is, what Wells do, or Thawne, whichever one you want to call him. But I don't like that it kind of messed up John's relationship. But I don't know if y'all heard, but John has a new TV show that's about to be coming out. He's going to be kind of like mentoring over heroes. So I wonder if he'll get his powers in that show, or will he not get his powers? But I do think this is something that's going to be, not based off of John, but like, I feel like this is leading into his story and his show. I feel like this is what this is doing. That's all I really got to say on that one. Something about this. We all know I had to say something about this moment right here. This moment right here was a legendary moment. Or not a legendary moment, but it was my favorite moment. I like this actor. I don't know her name right now, but I will find that out after I finish this video. But I like the way she acted. I like the negative speed force coming back into effect. I like all that, and I don't want to spoil too much, but I don't know if y'all remember, but there was a little, I don't know if y'all seen it, but there was a little thing on Instagram where it showed her fighting alongside the Flash. It didn't show who the big bad was, but it did show her fighting along the Flash. And I want to see that. I want to see her as I don't know if we're going to get a season 10, but for season 9, I do want to see her in the show. I wouldn't even mind her being a big bad, honestly. But I do want to see her in the show. I really do. I want to see her as like a season regular for season 9. And it won't fill the void, but, we all know Joe is leaving. Cecile will probably leave if Joe leaves. I'm not sure. You never know how that goes. It's starting to look like Iris is leaving. I hope she doesn't leave. If she leaves, they might as well just cancel the show. But I'm starting to feel like I would actually like the other Speedster to be in the show as a full-time, hero. And join Team Flash and all that. I'm not really used to seeing Earbond Thawne as a hero. It's kind of weird, not gonna lie. Once again, I do want to apologize for the video lagging. Hopefully we can fix that for the next video. But I do want to see her as a season regular. I know I'm repeating the same thing, but I like that she's kind of like different from the Flash. Her speed is the same as, not her speed, the way she got her speed is the same way as Thawne's, but her acting and her being the negative Flash, it kind of, like, she played being in the negative speed force, or affected by the negative speed force, better than Nora, Barry's daughter. She played it way better than she did. I'm not gonna lie. That's just my opinion. Some people might not agree. I kind of wish the fight went on a little longer. But at the same time, I understand, because if Barry was struck by her lightning like he is about to be right now, or if he touched her lightning, he can't move. He can't move. He can move, but he can't run. It affects his speed. So, it would have been nice seeing that fight, because how would they have beat her? The only way they could have beat her is with Thawne, since they fell in love, which I'm still not used to. Like I said at first, I am not used to that, and it's gonna take some time to get used to. I don't even know if I will ever be used to that. But it's kind of weird seeing that Thawne found love. But I can see I like how they did it though. That was pretty cool how they made it where Thawne's subconscious made him want to go be the Flash and be a hero. So, that's all I gotta say about that. Let's go on and get into this next segment. Okay, into the next segment, we're going to be talking about a show called Kung Fu. You may know it, you may not know it, I'm not sure. But this show is actually really good. It's not a very popular show, but it's a very good show. It's 2 seasons on it, and I'm not gonna really go through the whole explaining process, but I'm gonna say that this is season 2 is arguably no, season 2 is my favorite season of this show. There's only 2 seasons, but season 2 is my favorite. I like the big bad. I like the storyline of it. I like how the show was made. I like how the writers put everything into action. The only thing I don't really like is the whole mystical powers thing. I understand it, but the way they just brought it out of nowhere, I didn't really like that. From how they went from they kind of went from season 1 with no powers to now it's just gods, a god, but it can be fixed. It's all a part of the show, I guess you could say. Um, um, I don't really have too much to say on this segment right here, but I will say that that's Jalen, Palin. I mean, I don't. She was the main villain in season 1. I didn't really like how they they killed her at this end of this season. I didn't like that. Didn't like it at all. I'm hoping that she makes an epic return, and somehow, someway, they find out how to bring her back, because they turned her good at the end of the show, and she ended up saving the hero in the show and risking her life. You know how shows do that. I kind of wish they bring her back. I wish they kept her alive. I hope they bring her back. I've always liked her, even when she was a main villain. So that's all I really have to say on that. Nikki's teacher slash master, at the end, she was actually brought back alive. I'm hoping, well, I'm not hoping. I'm really wondering what they're gonna do with that in season 3, because it looked like she got the mystical god powers now, and I don't think Nikki's gonna be able to beat her, because Nikki wasn't even able to beat 10, because he had the mystical god powers, and it took Palin risking her life to save Nikki, because Nikki even said herself that she could not beat him, or they could not beat him. 3 of them all together. You got a warrior, you got guardian, and a hybrid. That is supposedly the strongest people in the show, you know? And they couldn't even beat him. So I'm hoping maybe Nikki will get stronger throughout the show and next season. Maybe that's how they beat her. Who knows? But this is the segment that some of y'all probably been waiting for. So let's go on and get into it. So first off, I just want to start off by saying congratulations. Congratulations to the Golden State Warriors, your 2022 NBA World Champions. Through all the doubts, through all the not trials, but all the injuries and all the setbacks and the doubts and everything, they prevailed, and they won it all. They won it all. That's all I really can say about that. But the Golden State Warriors deserved it. The Golden State Warriors are one of the best dynasties in the world. Curry finally got his Finals MVP, as he deserved it. But that's a well-deserved title, well-deserved MVP. I kind of wish that Klay Thompson kind of showed up a little bit more, but he gets the benefit of the doubt since he did have the injury last season. The real question is, will the Warriors be this good next year? I think they will. They're going to have Kuminga. They're going to have Wiseman back. A better version of Jordan Poole, most likely. A more healthier Klay Thompson. Stephen Curry that is still in his prime. Andrew Wiggins, who's going to be even better next year, I feel like. So yeah, I do feel like this team will win the championship next year. But that's really all I gotta say on this. Congratulations, Golden State Warriors. I hope y'all enjoyed this first podcast. No, it was not very long. Maybe the next one will be longer. Until next time, peace out. But I do hope you enjoyed the video or the podcast. Eventually, the sound of my voice will get better. Well, not the sound of my voice, but the audio will get better. The podcast will get better. The conversations will be better. If you are seeing this video, type in the comments what you would like to see or what you would like to talk about. I'm open to talk about anything. I would even get in a podcast call. But I'll open the call. You want to talk to me on that? We can talk about it. I'll post a video or something. Doesn't matter how you want to do it. Just let me know. So until then, 4 out.